solve 3 times the tangent of theta equals -3 on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. All right, so here we're solving this equation. In this case, the variable is theta, right? So we know that our answer must be an angle. Okay, so whenever we're solving trig equations, right, there's different methods, maybe using identity or factoring. But the first thing you should always do is, okay, there's no squared, right? There's only one trig function here, so let's isolate this. Okay, so let's divide each side by 3. Okay, so if we divide each side by 3, notice here we get tangent of theta is equal to -1. Okay, so basically this question is asking, where does tangent equal -1? Okay, now of course we can use a calculator for this, but we can also use the unit circle, right? We should know where tangent is equal to -1. We know that tangent of 3 pi over 4 is equal to -1, and also the tangent of 7 pi over 4 is equal to -1. So remember, any angle that you see on the unit circle is less than 2 pi. So in this case, the answer would be 3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. Now, I know this question doesn't ask it, but let's say it said solve or find all solutions, right? So not just within this interval from 0 to pi, but let's say it said find all solutions, right? So find all solutions. What does that mean? How does that make a difference here? Okay, so when it says find all solutions, this has to do with this idea of being coterminal, right? Remember, every angle is coterminal if you simply add or subtract 2 pi to this guy. So for example, 3 pi over 4 plus 2 pi, right? Well, we need to get the LCD, so that equals 11 pi over 4. So we can say that tangent of 11 pi over 4 is also equal to -1. Okay? And of course, we can keep adding 2 pi or subtracting 2 pi. So when it says find all solutions, there is a specific way we have to write it. Okay, we can say 3 pi over 4 plus 2k pi, and then 7 pi over 4 plus 2k pi. Okay, and k is going to be any integer. So what that means is, we can add 2 pi. Okay, and if k is equal to 2, this will be 4 pi. If k is equal to 3, that'll be 6 pi. So what the k does, it essentially tells us how many times we're going to go around the unit circle. Okay? So make sure you read the questions very carefully. Here we are solving within this interval just between 0 and 2 pi, right? But if the question says to find all solutions, right, you sort of have to add this 2k pi in order to account for all the solutions.